Warning! Tonight's episode of Back of the Y contains violent and antisocial material that most people will find offensive. Enjoy!
One minute to showtime, Mr. Parker.
Yeah, just one more thing to do and I'll be right with you. You just wait right here and I'll be back after the show. To finish you off.
Tonight, live from New York City,
No portion of the show is recorded live or broadcast from New York.
it's Back of the Y! And tonight's theme is...
Society! Ladies and gentlemen, would you please put your hands together for the star of tonight's show, Mr. Denny Parker!
Good evening and welcome to Back of the Y. I'm your host, Danny Parker, and we have got a spectacular show for you tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare to hold your sides because we have another Danny Parker monologue coming up. Recently, I've had a bit of trouble with the old glug, 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 oh, my baby, my baby, my baby. So I've had to catch the bus to work recently, and on the bus it's interesting, isn't it? It's crazy catching the bus. You get on, you pay your money, you give your ticket to the bus driver, you walk down, you find your seat. Hello, how you going? Sit down here. See your house, ding, call your bell. You get off. See you later, bus driver, I'm off to work.
This isn't comedy. That's not funny.
It's observational humour, you Philistine.
Just observations.
Here's an observation. You're fucking dead. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Deja Voodoo. The theme of today's show is society, and Spanners has drawn a picture that represents exactly what society means to him. Spanners, what do we got here?
Draw my friends.
You've drawn 6 stick figures and 2 of them say Corky under them. How come?
Corky's my best friend.
Is that true, Corky?
No.
I didn't think so. Society, from horribly thick and poor people like you viewers at home, right up to wealthy bastions of culture like myself, we are all in deep poo. So tonight on Back of the Y, we flush what's left of society down the toilet and see what floats. But first...
Smooth diver. Smooth diver. Smooth diver.
It'd be insufferable to lose that wonderful collection of grumble. It's been in the family for years, you know. My grandfather used to ransack his dignity to that lot, as did my father before he died.
No need to worry, sir. She's all locked away nice and tight in there. Sound as a pound.
I certainly hope so. Surely we can just take a look.
Really, it's not necessary, sir.
I can't sleep. I need to go and check it's there.
Well, all right, sir, if you insist. Come on.
No, my precious grumble.
I know what you're thinking. What's Smooth Diver doing driving around the English countryside? The answer's simple. Looking for stick mags under estate hedges. But a more pressing matter has emerged. A great vintage smut heist had just taken place at Humphrey's Manor. I was about to sniff out a pawn thief.
Well, I can only think of 3 people who could have committed this devilish crime. There's my wife, Lady Humphreys. She does have a key to the trophy cabinet, but she's never shown much interest in pornography. In any case, she's numb from the waist down. There's Reverend Bruff. He and I were having a couple of beers last night. Oh, he's a man of the cloth, and he wouldn't be interested in the sort of filth that I enjoy. And then there's young Jimmy, my nephew. Well, I can't see what a 15-year-old boy would want with pornography.
I have your culprit. The cream of English high society was gathered in Sir Humphrey's trophy room. As I entered, I knew one thing for sure. Someone in this room had pulled off the most audacious grumble heist in British history. I couldn't wait to finger the culprit.
More good shit coming up after the break on Back of the Y.
The pigs are out of the pen! Hooman! Wheeze is in trouble! And everything's about to turn to shit on Back of the Y!
Welcome back, I'm Danny Parker and you're watching Back of the Y. The theme of tonight's show is society. Now, where would society be without the filth, the fuzz, the pigs? You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about cops. This begs the question though, who polices the police? Well, tonight I smell bacon because we've got Superintendent Rob Bogan from the Police Complaints Authority to answer some questions. Rob.
Hey. How you doing, Danny? Good to see you.
So in your job, Rob, on a daily basis you receive dozens of complaints from the public.
Yeah?
About your fellow officers.
And?
Many of them legitimate.
No.
None of them?
None of them.
None of them?
None at all.
Well, how do you explain this footage, mate?
Go! Clear! Go! Suspect Caucasian male! Back of the house! Go! Stand down! Stand down! I will taser you!
Well, it was in the 7th form with that guy on the right, and he's a good bastard, so I'm not about to convict him.
I'll buy that. But I tell you what, mate, this one is going to get you in a pickle. Check it out.
Go! The suspect is down! You boys, get him in there, right? Get the best down! Here you go, Sarge! Right, stand still! Hold it up, yeah, there you go!
Well, that's easily explainable as a baton cleaning exercise, and that bloke there, he's the first 5/8 for our rugby team, so fucked if he's going to miss a game.
Just a warning this time, mate!
2 good excuses. But how are you going to weasel your way out of this one?
Come on, you filthy little bitch! So hard, oh yeah, get it down, it's so wet. Oh yeah, oh fuck yes, oh yeah,
No, we know all these guys. I mean, we're not going to convict any of them. Frankly, I haven't been to work in years.
Rob, you've just fucked yourself. Cameras everywhere. You've just admitted that you don't even do your fucking job.
It's no problem. We'll do what we do in this situation. And we just call in the boys, smash the place up, and take the tapes. It's Bogan, A340 move, Back of the Way Studios, wrecked this gay place.
Tonight on Pooh Man and Wheeze, the curse of the shit mummy.
Holy fucking ancient mummies, Pooh Man. I can't believe we got the job guarding the museum.
Yes, Wheeze, it's a great responsibility, one not to be taken lightly.
Pooh Man, I need to go to the toilet.
Me too, boy. Let's take a break.
But suddenly, our heroes discover that something stinks in the museum toilets.
Holy fuck, Pooh Man. It stinks of shit in here. What kind of crappy fiend would do this to a perfectly good toilet?
I don't know, Wheeze, but when I get my hands on him, I'm gonna do a big stinky shit right in his face.
That'll teach him, Pooh Man.
That it will, Wheeze.
Pooh Man!
Wheeze, are you all right?
Pooh Man, please, help me!
It's Poopin' Carmen, the shit-stained mummy.
Prepare to eat shit and die.
Holy flips, Pooh Man! He's soaking up your shit and loving it!
Your powers are useless, Pooh Man. No one can stop me smearing shit over all the toilets in the city.
Wheeze, you've got to help me. Piss your way out, man.
I can't, Pooh Man. I've already been.
Crap. Stop that.
Your days are over, Pooh Man. I'm wiping your ass clean.
Not if I have anything to do with it. Drink, boy, drink! Hurry! Some got in my mouth!
It's working, Pooh Man! I can feel the piss coming on!
Then piss, boy! I can't take much more of this!
Die, damn you, die!
Hurry!
His bladder-filled and bursting wheeze leaps into action.
Drink my piss, you Egyptian freak!
I'm dissolving!
Let's get him, Wheeze!
Get him, Pooh Man! That's got him, Pooh Man!
I bet he's feeling flushed. Pooh Man and Wheeze, best friends forever!
And yes, the Cox Out Crusaders are triumphant again.
What the shit is going on in here? Ah, Constable Gordon, just in time to do the paperwork. You two are fucked in the head. Shit coming up after the break on Back of the Y.
A grumble mystery solved and a painful penetration for a Prime Minister's posterior. All on Back of the Y.
Hello, I'm Danny Parker and welcome back to Back of the Y Season 3. Sorry about the rough and tumble before. Let's put that behind us and move on to my favourite part of the show, Mailbag. Corky? Press your fucking button. Press your fucking button.
Dear Danny, I reckon the violence in your shit show encourages antisocial behaviour and juvenile delinquency. To prove my point, me and my teenage mates are going to beat the fuck out of you after the show. Love, Jim. P.S. You're a homo.
That shit sure makes you think. But now, it's Colonel Calamity Campbell and his ye olde stunts.
It's another beautiful day at the Only Hunger Reserve, and the Prime Minister is on hand to introduce a most distinguished guest, the German Ambassador.
Guten Tag.
He's here today to bear witness to a display by the Royal New Zealand Army Battalion, and what a fearsome group of soldiers they are. The Antipodes security is certainly in safe hands, and the ambassador can't help but be impressed. And now for a demonstration of New Zealand's newest secret weapon, as exhibited by Colonel Calamity Campbell. It's the bulletproof gentleman's hat, a must-have for any modern fighting force. The excitement is palatable as marksman Smokey Joseph takes his shot. And oh dear, the stunt seems to have transpired horrifically well. And the Prime Minister's posterior pays the price. How dreadfully undignified. A catastrophe for the colony's most distinguished column. Within moments, the entire New Zealand Army leaps into action. And the Prime Minister certainly won't be letting Colonel Campbell get away with this calamitous cock-up. I wager the German ambassador wishes he was back in Berlin biting on a bratwurst right now, the sausage-eating Hun. And as for Colonel Calamity, he receives another sound beating from the boys in grey. Good job, too. After all, the Prime Ministerial brown eye will certainly never be the same. All's well that ends well. Cheerio!
Something to think about there. But now, a piece of television so ground-strikingly original, I honestly believe it will rip the fabric of society to pieces. If it doesn't, you can lick my balls. Ladies and gentlemen, Smooth-Diver, Porn Detective.
Previously on Smooth-Diver.
My precious Grumble! No! Well, I can only think of 3 people who could have committed this devilish crime. Lady Humphreys, Reverend Bruff, and then there's young Jimmy, my nephew.
Sir Humphrey's filthy vintage grumble was gone. No sign of forced entry. I knew it must have been half-inched by someone in this very room.
This is preposterous.
Is it? Is it Vicar Bruff?
On that fateful night, you only pretended to get pissed with Sir Humphreys. But when he went for a slash, you took your chance. You thrust your filthy, god-bothering hands into his muck cabinet and yanked out the vintage grumble. And then you ran off to the church vestry to ransack your dignity before the Lord.
Possible, yes, Smooth-Diver, but you forget another thing.
Oh, do tell.
I had choir practice on that night. I was balls deep in choir boys well into the night. And I've got several boys that will testify to the fact.
That is true. I've got a few mates he's diddled.
Really, Jimmy? How convenient. Maybe it was you.
Get fucked. I've got broadband in my bedroom.
Indeed, Jimmy.
A fact I spent a couple of hours earlier today confirming. With the thousands of sites you visited on that night, there is no way you could have left that computer for more than a second.
Yes, I told you so.
Well done, Jimmy, and well done, Smooth-Diver.
Which brings us to you.
What?
Lady Humphreys.
You whore.
I have no interest in pornography. Besides, I'm in a wheelchair. There's no way I could have.
Take her away, Constable.
You won't be stealing porn for a very long time.
A job well done. The missing grumble was never returned, but thankfully, Sir Humphreys paid up happy in the knowledge that the culprit had been brought to justice. As for Lady Humphreys, the jury convicted her of a scud theft she couldn't possibly have committed. She received the harshest punishment the high courts could hand out. Death by electrocution. As for who really stole the grumble, well, that was between me, some vintage porn mags, and my trusted right hand. Case closed. Another happy ending for Ray Smooth-Diver, Porn Detective.
Bite my shit off, viewers. What a show. If the bomb dropped now and killed us all, I wouldn't give a shit.
I'd miss you, Danny.
Oh, thanks, Spanners.
I'd miss my mum.
Couldn't give a rat's ass. And with that slice of television perfection, it's time to say goodbye. Spanners.
Hello.
Corky. Cheerio. And I'll see you cunts next week.
teenagers?
Fuck you, Parker! Join us next week when Pooh Man says...
I'm Pooh Man.
All that and more next week on New Zealand's Shittest Half Hour, Back of the Line!
Sorry, Daddy.
We spent half the money on hookers and drugs.